Hey, PYTs. You pretty young things. Welcome to the Big Sleepover Moviecast. And tonight, from 1996, an American black comedy film. Ooh, I like those. Written and co-produced and directed by Andrew Bergman, known for the amazing Blazing Saddles. It's Striptease. Oh, what a prime example of a sleepover classic. I definitely saw this one back in the day because my parents thought it was funny. I thought it was okay. I don't really remember anything except Demi Moore getting naked. And that's how we all knew Demi Moore. Demi Moore has two memories that stick in my mind. One is this film. Two is some Playboy shoot or something I saw a picture of where she has the black squirrel. We'll leave it at that. Go find that if you are horny enough. But yeah, eager to check this back out because of the stacked cast. Armand Assante, Ving Rhames, Robert Patrick, and Burt Reynolds. Now, it's based on a best-selling novel from 1993. It's a story of a single mother stripping to save her daughter. That's all I recall. But I really remember Burt Reynolds being a real weirdo in this. Very curious to see what I think of that now. It was panned by critics, won 6 Golden Raspberries, including Worst Picture, and has come to be, quote, evaluated as one of the worst movies ever made. The debacle of the film marked a downturn in Moore's career. Okay, well, I don't remember all of that. It still was a hit. 50 million budget, 113. So that's on Star Power alone. But my God, what a statement. Demi Moore's own daughter, Rumor, is in this. Adult model Pandora Peaks. From Stay Tuned Showgirls, Rena Rifle. Siobhan Fallon, and Gary Basaraba. And you'll recognize all those faces if you don't recognize their names. Interesting quote here. Thanks, Wikipedia, from the director and writer and everything. Striptease was hard because the tone was so crazy, explained Bergman. How do you stay true to the tone? You have to be true to those strip clubs. There's always some woman with like 50 triple Ds. They always advertise, and you have to have someone like that to actually see it. You're walking this fine line. I didn't want to sanitize it, and I didn't, and I got my ass kicked for it. All right. Well, that's the kind of character we're dealing with. Bergman goes on. Is Demi Moore the funniest person in the world? No. Would the movie have been made without her? Probably not. No other major star was willing to take her clothes off, and I was not going to do a TNT version of Striptease with people running around in swimsuits. There you go. All right. Now, the connection to Showgirls is not just because they're from the 90s. They're 1 year apart. One is marketed as a drama, Showgirls. This one's marketed as a comedy. The choreography is done by the same person, Marguerite Derricks. To promote the film, Moore appeared on The Late Show with David Letterman and a Barbara Walters special. In both cases, she danced or otherwise exhibited her body. This is a fascinating read, y'all. Get to this Wikipedia before you dive in. I'm giving you the best bits now. Roger Ebert, quote, all the characters are hilarious except for Demi Moore. Leonard Maltin, quote, not funny enough or dramatic enough or sexy enough or bad enough to qualify as entertainment in any category. Well, there you go. A lot of people didn't like it. There was a darker scene that was cut out. We will be watching the unrated version or whatever. It's the Blu-ray. I bought the Blu-ray, but I don't think any real dark scenes are put back in. So that said, let's strap in and see if this is funny at all, and if the other characters fill in. And Demi Moore's Demi Moore. I don't expect anything more or less. Haha. All right. Everything's pulled up and scrubbed back. Let's start the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. WB logo will now be in your face. Second production, Castle Rock. Transfer looks good. Well, we open with some bathing beauties. Better Than Fiction boat. Oh, heading right for a wall. So we are in what, Florida? Fort Lauderdale. Lauderdale. Courts never really actually care about the well-being of the child, so they make it hard for her. Oh, pretty little girl. Yeah, how about that? She is raspy always, isn't she? T1000 can chase your ass, that's for sure. This is post-filming of that. Patrick looks younger with the longer hair and the gruffness. We'll find another job. Good old boy Judge. I think the soundtrack is all classics, so I'm here for it. Sexy Beaver. Armand Assante. Okay. There you go. Let's hope Bert carries this for us. Good first line in the movie is Poontang. You have the obligate bachelor at his bachelor party. I really hate strip clubs. I think it's an appropriate time to say that. What a waste. And there she is, y'all. What a explosion onto the scene. And if I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while, but that kind of absurdity, you're okay with it in the 90s. That's why people like Pamela Anderson had such comically large implants. First actual titties, you see. The business pervert here. Only about it. Baby Spice here, we're seeing. But a stripper. But yeah, strip clubs are a waste of time. You're just going to throw money for no reason and nothing. I see more value in going to see a prostitute. Oh, so she's already a stripper. That was a quick progress. Ah, you can see her skin stretching. Yeah, she's not great, but again, this cut, I mean, did she look for anything else? I don't think she looked for any other job. We just moved the plot immediately to this, which is okay. I guess you in post cut that out because nobody cared. You had to get to the titties. It would be nice to have some build up if she wasn't a stranger, but I guess she was a stripper before. I don't know. I'm starting to fall into this agreement that this may be the worst film ever made just because of the plot. Content is fine so far, but ooh, the bulldog. Is that Stan Lee? Was that Tony Siragusa? Or I feel like that's someone. This guy's the creepiest of all, though. Larry King. Is it really Larry? He has a pet monkey? I forgot about the pet monkey. It's another 90s thing. Yeah, it's a bad delivery. Is Demi Moore considered a bad actress? I don't know. I thought she was definitely a, you know, a star. G.I. Jane, maybe just only okay at dramas where she can be yelling and mad. And she's really good at this, It's better than I could ever do it. So good for that. Is he watering down the beer back there? I think I saw in that short clip. Now the real question is, does she still have the squirrel? I don't know. Yeah, these people are way too into this slow dance here. And yeah, the stalker over here who's going to murder her in the parking lot. Yeah, I mean, there we go. Let's see some pole work. Not bad. Can you go upside down though? Mm-hmm. All right, enough shots of that guy. God. And that's your promo. Again, wow. Who can argue? Beautiful lady. Oh. Yeah, wait, where's this bouncer? Oh, not doing his job? God, that might have killed him. God. Nice stunt fall. Okay, so there's something. Are we supposed to know who Davy is? I don't think that's how it works. I mean, where's his boys? Like, try to help him. Cat is pussy, and she has a pussy. Been raining in Florida. I always love the rain shots of any kind in a film. They might have spritzed down that area, but why is she in the hospital? Such a jaw on that girl, her daddy. Hope he's doing okay. Old Bruce Willis. Bruce and Demi. Power couple for a while. Till Demi started banging young dudes. But more power to her. I don't know. Ashton Kutcher seems okay overall. Parlayed his idiot, career into something. I don't know what that thing is, but banging to me more, I guess. Course I did. Now you just get back in that car and let Daddy load up his meth. Here's your two faces here that I mentioned. Our brother. Way to identify who they is. They wouldn't say our brother. You have no idea where the fuck he is. Turkey Point Security? Is that a nuclear power plant? Is he Homer Simpson? Are you, sir? What kind of profession? God, hitting on her this hardcore. Yeah, she's really in shape for this role. She must have jazzercised day and night, not eating anything but boiled chicken and bell peppers and shit 5 times a day, 6 maybe. A real sign of health, if you're pooping that often, you're really healthy. Shit 5 or 6 times a day myself. That's a real shithole. Florida is cheap compared by many places. So she's a real fucking loser, isn't she? Just a stripper, happens to be super hot. I guess that happens. Damn, baby, you're just super hot. And then let's bang. And then, it doesn't work out. So now you got to figure out something to do. Well, I'll go start stripping. Now, her body positivity thing, let's, talk about that. Obviously, she was the only A-list actress to do this, they said. She marketed this film on Letterman and Barbara Walters and showed off her body. She cast her own daughter in there because that was part of the contingency, right? So, this is much better than her last show. Why is she giving away the goods so on like a Tuesday afternoon or whenever this is? Now again, she's in incredible shape, but she's fantastically athletic or muscular here. You can actually see her stretch marks there. Impressive. This guy's about to shoot a shot. Oh, she just touched her vagina for this film. And I don't think there's any actual vagina shots in this film. Could be wrong. I don't think there's any aggressively electrocution orgasms in a pool either. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, keep listening to this movie cast as we do other films related to this one. Wink, wink. Yeah, much more sexual performance, actual titties, grinding. That's the night to go see her. Not her doing menswear. Ugh. It's not a cucaracha, that's a June bug. It's a June bug, not a roach. Wow. So he's a fucking scammer. All right. So go to school, read a book, brother. Why are you trying to commit another crime? That doesn't work out for most people. Look at the lip injectables, the fake tits, the plastic look that has claimed so many Hollywood starlets. In fact, I'm willing to say if you've had plastic surgery, you're a moron. Sorry. I mean, yeah, maybe if you have someone cut you or burned you with acid or you were in a fire, sure. But if you were once considered hot and you just are embarrassed about the way your body is thickening or your skin or, who knows, any of these things that happen in life, who gives a fuck, man? Don't chop yourself up and don't look like a beast. But, if you like the way you look, cool. But I don't know who in God's name would actually agree to do that. And then when I'm saying it, I'm realizing all kinds of turd men like him would do that. And maybe I'm the wrong one. Maybe I should just support you in your fucking shit. But how about just chill? Get old, get fat, do your thing. By the way, you stop working anyway once you become addicted to surgery. Unless you're in music. Michael Jackson is the proof of that. The number one addicted to surgery person who ever lived. Yeah, I'm going to say it. He survived for so long because of music. Now with 4K and cell phones, no kids are getting left at fucking Neverland Ranch for a sleepover, bro. While I'm thinking of that, we'll watch some Macaulay Culkin films on this movie cast, and he has, and as far as I know, still defends Michael Jackson. And I'm just going to say there's enough alleged things that have happened that it's not all on the up and up. Maybe he was okay, but maybe others weren't. I think that's an important differentiation. Yeah, that's weird. Why are you alone with her? Yeah, that's nasty, bro. Why are you alone with this psycho? Women, don't let weirdos approach you in the dark parking lot. Oh, but see? And you just trust this fucking weirdo? I'd be like, goodbye. I'm going to go get fucking Taco Bell, and then I'm going to drink 3 bottles of wine and pass out. So fuck you. Oh, did he reach for her titty? What an awkward jog. Heavily Jewish crew here. What's up, tapes? Blockbuster? You just laughed at that man's pain. Shad. Ugh. Oh, she swallowed it? Why would you swallow something like that? Another face, we all know. Bilious. Now that hotel has been in a fair amount of films, has it not? Yeah. Oh, he just recognized that fat schlub. I mean, listen. Who cares? Look at him sweating, man. I'd be sweating too under that jacket. Speaking of plastic surgery, I believe Burt Reynolds has been rumored to have had some, or has admitted, not even rumored. You confirmed that, not me. A Democrat voting and ruling like that? Come on, no, he's not. I think he would have heard all of that through that door. Well, that's kind of a nice place, honestly. Armand. There she is, looking like a mantis. Odysseus. Ugh. Okay, so I took that to mean a poop. Maybe he's that concerned over the poop. All right, so they killed the pervert. Good. Here we go. We're getting a little darker now. I think they should have left all the dark elements in there. Gonna interfere with the body, bro? You're a policeman? You gonna keep smoking on the crime scene too? I don't think I would be touching him. Unless you thought you could save him, which maybe you should have tried to do. It sure does. So he drives a Judge minus the Confederate flag, obviously. Ooh, let's just show off some other big A-list films. Jesus. Another Jewish character actor all over this. Well, it is Hollywood and Florida. Okay, so, interesting dichotomy where for once the mother does not get custody automatically. And why a Democrat judge would be the one to do that is beyond me by modern standards. But why was she with him to begin with? And if she's so smart, yeah, why does she, why, yeah, exactly. She should honestly be playing this role a little bit dumber. You could be a little bit dumber and still be the morally correct one, which is what we have to have happen. So instead of a gun, he has a drill. I mean, I think we'd be calling the cops on this fucking moron. You can't go around banging shit either. No, that's a good line. All right, bringing it back here. I like how sweaty both of them are. Ooh, 10%? 50. So Ving Rhames is dumb enough to be manipulated here by the Jewish mastermind. How many times have we seen that in real life? Music industry comes to mind. I don't know. It's pretty nice for a supposed shitty like place. These women are trying hard. All kinds of makeup and glitter. Dude, I've been in a truck side fucking strip club where you could smell the fucking woman's pussy from 10 feet back. So that's the reality of the situation. Titty glitter. Michael Jordan. Good song. Oh, MJ. All right, that's not MJ because he wouldn't be by himself. God, just watering the shit down. What? Here we go. Here's your random humor. Yeah, I mean, fair. Yeah, I mean, you got to ask. Overall, the plot's okay, but there's some, again, we missed like a good 10 minutes of her trying to find jobs. The, you know, the husband is just a one note character. He should be at least a 2 or 3 note character, in my opinion, because he did get custody. Now, I know he's going to do something to harm the child, right? Because that has to be the validation, but I mean, she could work at an office. This is 1996. There were tech jobs. Maybe she's illiterate. Oh, then you could work as a secretary again. Don't you realize, you have experience in one realm? You wouldn't just go to stripping. She probably makes good money, though. It's a Jewish strip club. Well, we saw the owner, I guess. Those bangs, though. Never liked bangs. Bangs with straight hair on a jacked woman is also it's an aggressively strong move. So, I mean, again, you do you, but not a bangs fan, men or women. I don't like you, but I love you. Like you're always thinking of you. No, ain't me badly. I love you madly. You really got a hold on me. That poor snake. Oh, there's that guy from Stay Tuned. Dude, where's my car? Special suits. Yeah, there's really absolutely no development to a character, no emotional kind of range. But the editing, which is probably done post many reactions, is just chopping it up so it keeps moving. But maybe it's better to slow it down. I think some of the subtlety for Demi. And he just cares about this. You believe her. Good night. He already agreed to help you. Yeah. All right. Good night. Yeah. Demi Moore could whoop your ass. She's, fit as fuck. I mean, Reynolds is doing some acting lifting here. Here's your other trailer scene, which is not needed at this point in the film. This is a pre first dance thing. And I wonder if that's how it was originally edited. You have to think of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey. Get a little vagina in here? No. Not yet, but maybe. Couldn't really see, but I'm sure some of you have slowed this down frame by frame. Can confirm that the black squirrel is gone, though. But yeah, this is a good, cute intro to her exploring this profession now. I don't think. Why would you wear both? Why would you wear that? What are you putting on? Are you going to bed like that, or? And again, the nudity is not even that bad. I'm gonna have to agree with Leonard Maltin here. It's just not all adding up. Music's good, but this is just a goddamn music video. But the music selections are fine. You have some great songs. The editing is fast, but the plot doesn't make any sense. I mean, who is this guy to now devote his whole career to her and to make deals based on what? One meeting and verbal fucking discussion? Is she that seductive? And is he going to leave his wife? Or is he he's a single dad? That's right. Jesus Christ, what a contrived plot. This is a beach fucking book, is it not, that this was based on? Your holiday read? It's garbage, but you want garbage? Bernard Black would say. I'm relaxed with my nudity because I'm a stripper, and you know that. English muffin. Mm. Mm. I like these Miami references. 90s Miami reminds me of Ace Ventura. I gotta go show my twat. More Jewish celebration here. Hava Nagila, Hava Nagila. All right. Disgusting Jew wine. I remember drinking Manischewitz in my friends in high school's pantries because it was the only alcohol, and it was disgusting. My angel, you're my darling, darling. Closer than my peeps you are to me. All right, so she kidnaps her daughter. I mean, if there's no one around, you don't need to duck. Good to have a Volvo, you know? Good, reliable car. Yeah, there's something missing behind her eyes. The ability to squint them, for example. I wonder what Bruce thought of that scene. She threatened to snatch the children from Bruce. I hope not, but they did get divorced, so People go through shit. People are shit. It's those who think they're not that are the worst shits. Jesus. This guy is playing the sexual aggressor to a T. Velvet. Yeah, he's doing a lot of legwork here to save this film. It's like, okay, we got to pretend like we're those regular people. You know, imagine her mom telling her how to act here. We're just like everybody else. We're not rich and famous and special and get special treatment and get things for free. Some lint. I mean, I don't know if Bert will be cool with that. Another aggressively named boat with your Range Rovers parked outside. And who is this actor who is a combination of Tony Shalhoub and Raul Julia to a T? See? Jose Zuniga. I did not mention him earlier, so we'll give him a shout out. But yeah. Shalhoub Julia. Clearly different ethnicity than his quote dad. Should have gotten the actor who played the first big bad, not Dorian, but the first big bad in The Mask. A little raspier. Monty the Python. Ha ha. The snake's dead. Yeah, it's it's funny. Exactly. It's Florida, man. There's an all-night snake farm. It's all right. If you could just get rid of a lot of this. Cast a no name in her role. Do something to highlight the actual humor going off here. There are a few, things that are saving this for me. The overly Jewish characters who run the show here is great. I like it. And then yeah, you can tell the squirrel is fully gone here based on that narrow strip over her vagine. Yeah, I'm distracted by sexy to me, but there's some great things here. An all-night snake farm, playing into Florida. The stripper scenes are ultimately, this is too chill. It needs to be more rowdy, more fucked up. It needs to be darker too. Like 35% darker. So these scenes that cut out, they need to be put back in. I saw you doing it. I want to work the pole like you, Mom. Uh, Young Christians. You had that parody in the 90s because of Bill Clinton being in office, right? So they're probably primary colors. Just stay tuned, right? And this part I remember. I went through a phase of this in California. Except it wasn't Vaseline. I used coconut oil, but I definitely went through a phase of this, and then met a girl once who really was into coconut oil and fucking on it. So there you go. Ugh. I work with a fucking person like him. Young Christians are the worst. Ugh. Here are your gun-owning MAGA progenitors here. God, more of him. Like maybe the movie should be more of a political slant. In fact, I would almost rather have that, with him around. Just have it be a political thing, and then he gets caught up in the strip club, and she's kind of a tangential because she is a stereotype. Why is she the lead? The capuchin. Is it? I think you got a good gig, bro. You don't really have to do a lot, and you're too dumb. Like, last thing you want to do is scam some yogurt people. And then, like, nothing came of that. I guess you just work with that, Jewish guy. Oh, here we go. Whip the little fella out. Now there, I forgot about that line. There is exactly a line that I forgot, but was shared multiple times on the playground. I guess we feel bad for him because he's so pathetic, right? But so I think the missing scene was he attempted to rape her. Trigger warning post facto if you're triggered by that word alone. But from a plot standpoint, that's what I read apparently was supposed to happen. And now that I know where it occurs in the film, I'm going to say it's good to cut it out because it doesn't really fit with anything else. Like, you didn't warm up to it. Like, he should have had another girlfriend, that he was abusive to. That would have been a great buffer of the plot here. But, this really is PG-13. I know there's titties, but honest to God, this is like a PG-13 movie. It's innocuous. It's kind of boring. The cinematography is nice. The editing is crisp. The music soundtrack, not score, is good. But fuck, man, they're right. This is a shit film. Mm. Suave and cool. See another just quick edit. And that stuff he knows. Obviously. I mean, kind of. You're really putting your ass into it. You could just show your fucking beaver for some cash, you know? Like a freak show. Yeah, whose nose is that? Is it mine on the mic? I think it's the girls, but you know, that's an interesting sound cue to leave in. I digitally edit that out now. And even then, I would have digitally edited that out. I mean, it's 1996. That's me trying to make mine whistle. I know what it's like to be stuffed up, okay? Oh, SeaWorld. I have memories of a SeaWorld. Yeah, you want to get murdered by the fucking orca? This police officer is so concerned and so. And what do you think of Greek dinners? Some chicken Slovakia. Yeah, see, this is the longest scene we've had outside of the strip club since the movie began. Girl, you're a girl. Mad a bum. Yeah. Asante is, sorry, Italian. I should have known that. Sounds like a Greek name to me, though, but Italian and Irish. Ooh, the private event. Okay, here we go. Oh, big bad. Ooh, you don't want to do that to the voice of Arby's. We got the meats. Don't have to pat her down. She could have a Dillinger in her fucking snatch, but okay. Derringer? Yeah. Dillinger was the guy who killed people with a gun. Another great classic jam here, an oldies. She's a little wall-eyed, isn't she? Maybe the reason why she stares like that. Oh, her eyes kind of go off to the opposites a little. Ooh. Oh, lightly with a dream. Mm. Whip the little sucker out. So, George. What? Okay. Another careful choreograph to a song. Now, what's missing in modern stripping is like you're lying, like, you know, if anyone's been to a strip club in the last 20 years, I assume it's the same. You're actually lying and you'll just like put a leg up and kind of like shake your fucking ass. Yes, if you're going, you know, lit, you may twerk or clap it if you can, but basically there's the stick the leg up and shake the fucking whole leg. There's things like that going on that's missing here. She's just dancing provocatively, which I don't really think is a striptease just because she's getting naked. It's more like exercise for her. And now she's smart enough to pull a like an undercover operation here. Look at those perfectly round titty balls. Implants. Now her surgery is what? Under the tit? And by the way, if you think what I'm saying is disgusting or I'm some sort of chauvinist pig, too bad. I mean, like, this has been around for 30, 40, 50 years in terms of realistic, honest talking about what's going on. Go look up an interview with Howard Stern and her, and you'll understand. I'm not trying to be Howard Stern, but the thing I did like about Howard Stern is, nothing is too restricted. If you have implants, you have implants. You had surgery, you had surgery. Let the truth be the truth. Now, we enter a slippery slope when we talk about First Amendment protections and shit like that. I don't think threats or angry diatribes against anyone for any reason are warranted. But off the cuff, casual comments about what you see and perceive, I think are okay. Off the cuff, not again ingrained hatred. No one of any realistic mind should have any preconceived notions after at least a certain age. Once you start thinking for yourself, for sure. But after 20, 25, 30, you should open up to the world and the reality of it. And nothing should be based in some sort of bias, regardless of what's been done wrong to you. Whether, a person has hurt you and you are experiencing trauma, like a man has hurt you, or a woman has hurt you, or a person of a different race, creed, religion, anything has hurt you. It's understandable that you may, as a child, have a bias, but as an adult, you can't. Fuck that. You're done. Now, is that just red wine? If that's red wine, leave that decanter open so it can breathe, brother. Maybe it's already breathed. Transfer here is getting pretty grainy. Night photography, of course. But bitrate is going down, so we're capturing mostly grain. This scene should be presented double the bitrate. 4K would help. 4K of this movie would look good. I mean, yes, we're going to see more titties and we're going to see more stretch marks. But honestly, again, I don't think there's much to redeem this film. We have 2, 3, 4 funny scenes, and those are all in the preview. I guess that's confirming what I remember about seeing this previously. Just, there really ain't that much to save this. I had to suck his dick. Same song? Come on. Now we're even fucking up with that. don't treat me badly. I love you madly. Your lion eyes. Yeah, again, why is his full-time job to follow her? I mean, he's a detective as far as I know. Is his superior agreeing for this? You're right. It is not Monty. Why is he just now backstage with all the fucking strippers? Come on. Okay. Oh. Tic Tac plug. Oh, you put your vomity lips all over it? Those are yours now. Yeah, again, it's everyone else. Demi Moore is really the worst in this film. Acted adequately by these few scenes, but you should make this film darker. And she shouldn't be the focus. He should be. I know you're trying to subvert the genre, but your hard-boiled detective needs to be the focus. He needs to meet the other people. He needs to get bashed in the head and have a weird, gassy, whatever scene. Raymond Chandler style. Be like, Mom, it's fucking Florida. It's hot as shit. Turn down the AC. I'm sweating. Story of my life growing up in the South. God, poor Tom. Tom got really fucked in those cartoons, didn't he? He wasn't getting whooped by the mouse. He was getting whooped by the mammy. See, already these two are much better. Yeah, Daryl. Oh, there you go. Mention the Donald. Hollywood knew. Jesus. Yeah, we need more of those scenes. A little shot at Scientology or a little celebration of Scientology. Which was it? Those are the interesting moments in this film. Again, this strip club has a rotating cadre of some of the hottest women possible. Not the ones you see, but the ones in the background. Enough with the fucking bangs, everyone. Blondie's a wig, but... Now, what's that on the back of his neck there? See the scar? What is that? Is that some hair transplant shit? Is that some acne? What happened back there? That's an interesting thing. So apparently it's a scar that you get from a condition called keloidalis folliculitis. And here's another picture. It's a result of shaving your head frequently without the sterile tools of a barber. Razor bumps get infected, encrust over, and multiply. Can be permanent and unsightly. It's just been razored up by some nasty shit. Okay, makes sense. That's fucking terrible, though. Jesus. That 70s outfit, Bert. Yeah, again, good character actors all the way around. When we take Demi out of this picture, it becomes better. Thus the director's point. You didn't need her, although she looks great and does great, being naked, but that's literally all her character does. And it shouldn't be more. She shouldn't be like, Nancy Drew, either detecting shit or figuring things out. She's a one-trick pony. We're just getting too many shots of her looking forlorn, even though her looking forlorn is the same wide-eyed look she looks every other time. Again, these night shots are not well shot. And great monkey acting. T1000 on the prowl. Surprised a gator didn't get him out there. Another legendary song Demi chose to dance to in her go-go boots. Yeah. Look at my traps, bitch. I can fucking whoop your ass. Maybe not, because it is Burt Reynolds, but most normal men she could fucking punch out in a heartbeat. Yeah, I mean, and so back to the point. What is if his, motivation is truly that? I mean, what? It's not like he's getting money. It's a desperate situation. I feel like there's a missing angle. Oh, there's a missing. Oh, that's good, Florida man. You know what I mean? He tried to kill that man just now. He tried to shoot him, but he's insane. But all he really wants is his daughter. But I guess he didn't always hang out with her, is what they said. You got to do better than that. You have to be better than that. You can't rely on looks and attitudes to drive this film. Remember, she's a stripper and basically at this point a prostitute. Everyone would think. Just because she's moral at the 11th hour, who knows? Let me pay you to come to my boat at midnight and take off your clothes. You're not paying tax on that, are you? Oh, shit. All right, here we go. Now we got some murder. Well, he is Florida man, so. Black squirrel, black squirrel, black squirrel. Look it up. All right, he just stole the scene again. We don't need cross Florida fucking population here. I don't know, what is this? Just an extra scene from an actual stripper to... I believe this is the woman who is also in Showgirls, right? I think. Blue stage lights. All right, this woman's better than Demi Moore. Has a nicer ass. And if she has implants, cool, but it's not needed. There you go. That's closer to what I know you're supposed to do. Now get on the floor and like hold one leg up and do a downward shake. Who is that we just saw? By the way, was that gentleman? Is that the gentleman who gained a bunch of weight and then was in oh gosh, what is that sitcom from like 2014? I think Last Man on Earth. Maybe. Was that him? Yeah, Mel Rodriguez. Was that him? Am I crazy? I think it's before his time. Yeah, he would be too young a man. Ugh. There are those bug eyes again. I didn't realize Demi Moore did that. You know, we'll watch some other Demi Moore films here on this movie cast, but you know, I haven't paid attention to her since the 90s. And for good reason. Why? Look at that acting out of Patrick, man, to stumble but not fall. Well, yeah, that's a smart move. Just start firing. Fucking moron. I'd be like, stop fucking shooting. I guess that's something you could have done. Take the battery out. Two fucking idiots. See, again, like this. That's a great question. Yeah. You ride quite poorly. Oh, wait. Okay. Now, why didn't they tip him off sooner? Like, I don't understand the point of him being a protector and then never being there. He was not there when the guy got bashed in the head, and he wasn't there when this went down. He's really a piece of shit, honestly. He's had some funny lines, but my God, again, who gives a fuck? Well, it's a very long act 3, isn't it? I'm not sure how much I could take. That is a great shot and a great location, but you know, it's simply that structure, whatever it is, the refinery. Why it has all those bumps, I do not know. Those sensors? That's not going to hold up in court, bitch. It's not a legal document. Also, goddamn, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's signed under duress. Okay. Well, why'd you let that happen? Yeah, you know, I like the old stereo. I don't think even on a dual deck, can you play and record? I guess you can. I guess you can. I forget. It's been a long time, and I don't even know if I've ever had a dual deck. I think my parents did, and I think we got rid of it. And I'm sad about that in retrospect. I realize you should hang on to technology. 10 years, 20 years. I think 20 years is what you should do now. Stop rushing to the next thing. He says, as two things are desperately trying to meet the current standard for video replay. And that's all I'll tell you. But as of the release of this podcast, it is not an easy thing to do, and it involves formats. So you figure it out. A hoe. No, it does not. It looks way better than George. Plus, he's the voice of Arby's. I think he's still alive, even though the rumors he died, right? Let's see. Ving Rhames. Still alive. 64 years young. Still acting. At least voice acting. Living in Santa Monica. Yeah, and has been doing Arby's commercials for almost 10 years. We have the meats. Oh, his idiot character has really, come back. I guess this is why you couldn't have the attempted rape scene, because that would be too much for him to return to this innocence. He fainted again. He's going to have brain damage or be dead. This is silly. This is just a boofa. I am, again, back to Malton and Ebert's review. This is just stupid. God, even Ving's side eye there characterizes it. And the score here is terrible. Play another fucking song you had to pay royalties for. This is dumb. Nice touch having a black woman drive the cop car. I don't think you'd be playing the evidence again. You would have made a copy of it. But, okay, let's just have that exact same thing out there. Yeah. It's fine. I just did it out of the goodness of my heart. I don't give a shit about anything. My name's Armand Desante, and have fun with your strippers, and we'll have sex maybe. All right, bye. All right. Again, aside from her being beautiful and getting naked, there is zero care there. There, her stare works, though. You can't have a whole movie of just that. All right. Yeah, y'all can skip this one. There's some interesting moments. There's some funny throwbacks and some legendary lines like "whip the little sucker out," "suck my dick, whip the little sucker out." That's a good comeback to that, It's maybe one of the best of all time. Otherwise, yeah, they spent a lot of money on this. A lot went to me. It looks good. It's edited well-ish. The whole Act 3 is terrible and too long. I need it darker. And I bet when we watch Showgirls, we're going to think that based on, I guess, modern appreciation for fucked up reality, we're going to say, hey, this is good. This is more real. I'm into this. And, I think it has a better director. Let's just be honest. Everybody loves Blazing Saddles. Who doesn't? Especially the race jokes in it. They were liberal and advanced for the time, and so you would assume he would do that here, and he does, and he inserts a lot of Jewish humor as he would, being a Jewish man. But yeah, man, this was bad. But I hope Demi Moore got paid, and again, this is a sexual awakening film for a lot of men. So Demi, kudos to you. You know what you were doing, and you did it well. Good soundtrack. Score is unremarkable. And yeah, do this same film about a stripper, but from the point of view of the detective, and develop that. And I think we got it. So we've already talked about it. All right, guys, I'm out. Bye.